What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video, and today we are talking about Shiba Inu. Folks, another installment in our series of videos where I try to bore you guys until there is no boredom left to be had. I'm just joking, but seriously, the things that I'm going to be talking about in today's video are going to seem a little boring, maybe even mundane, but trust me, the information contained within this video is going to be crucial. It is vital to how we are going to move for the next several weeks and maybe even months. Today, we are going to be talking about the Federal Reserve for the billionth time, and I'm really hoping that people watch this video before Wednesday, where things are about to go down. If you guys are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the family, throw a like on this video as it really helps the algorithm get it out to more people, and comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions about all things Shiba Inu. And keep in mind, folks, I am a Webull affiliate. That affiliate link is going to be in the description below and also pinned up at the top of the comments. Today and tomorrow are the last days where if you use my affiliate link, open up a brokerage account with Webull and deposit just 1 cent, 1 penny is all they are asking for, folks. You are going to get 5 free stocks, guaranteed, absolutely no questions asked. That affiliate link is going to be in the description below. And as a part of this promotion, when you do a cryptocurrency transaction, which can be as little as $1, you are going to get $5 back in a cryptocurrency of your choice. And of course, Shiba Inu can be one of those choices. Make sure you check out that affiliate link in the description below. So Shiba Inu, let's talk about everything that's going to go down in the context of Shiba Inu. But of course, we also have to talk about the broader market, because here's the day chart for Shiba Inu. Here's the day chart for Ethereum. They look identical. I mean, it's almost exactly the same. Of course, there are some differences here and there, but the fact is Shiba Inu is moving with the broader market. Oh, but Rigor Mortis, we're looking for that 100x in the next 24 hours. How do we get that? Well, I mean, it's possible that Shiba Inu does 100x in the next 24 hours, but being realistic here, guys, Shiba Inu is not that token anymore. We used to be a meme token, but we're doing things differently now. That's why we have a sky-high market cap. That's why people are respecting us now. We are ranked 15th in terms of market cap, so we are really up there. We're a bona fide cryptocurrency, so no. The chances of us 100xing over the next 24 hours or even the next week or even the next month are very, very low. But that's not what this token is about anymore. Is Shiba Inu going to do well? I think so, but not necessarily over the next couple of weeks or months, because it's following the broader market very closely. All right, let me skip all the semantics and get to the point. The Federal Reserve on Wednesday of this week, they are going to be meeting. They meet on Wednesday as well as Thursday, and guess what? They come out of that meeting after they've talked and talked and talked. People give their sides of the argument, blah, 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 boring, boring, boring. They come out and they make a decision about something called the federal funds rate. Let's just call it the interest rate for the sake of this video. When they come out with this whole interest rate thing, people are asking, why do I care? What does this have to do with Shiba Inu? Tell me. Well, guys, the federal funds rate, the interest rate, what that does is it dictates how banks can loan and borrow money from one another. Guess what? Right now, that interest rate is 0%. That means if I'm a bank and you're a bank and I want to loan you some money or I want to borrow some money from you, guess what? I can do that interest free. So banks start taking loans like crazy, and guess what? Even if they don't have the capitalization, they still take out the loans. I mean, people are borrowing money left and right. 0% interest rate. I'll pay you back. Don't worry about it. Well, guess what? As soon as those interest rates start going up, people tend to panic. They get scared. Oh my goodness, if I borrow money now, there's a little bit higher of a stake. So guess what they do? They pull their money out of cryptocurrency. They pull their money out of stocks. They pull their money out of these quote unquote more risky assets. Yes, we're talking about the stock market as a risky asset. And I'm not talking about your penny stock that you're trying to ape into to 100x. No, I'm talking about the S&P and the triple Q, the NASDAQ. People pull their money out of those things and they put their money into the 10-year treasury bonds. It just sounds boring, doesn't it? Well, guess what? That return is much more guaranteed, quote unquote, than cryptocurrency or the stock market per se. So that's what they do. They rotate. It's a more secure asset. They're able to pay their loans back. Everybody is happy except for us, because we're degenerates and we want to make money now. So what does that mean? Well, guys, 3 scenarios, and we've been talking about this so much that I think people have already clicked off of the video. But these are the 3 scenarios. First and foremost, we are going to be talking about the ends of the spectrum. On one end of the spectrum, the Federal Reserve can come out and they say, you know what, inflation has gone on for too long and we need to be aggressive. Now, without getting into any of the details, essentially what that would mean is a 50-point basis increase in interest rates. That would be a disaster. Why is that going to be a disaster? Well, that is because that would be a shock to the market. Right now, the market is pricing in a 1/4 point increase in interest rates. If they do a 1/2 point, guess what? That's a shock to the market. On the other end of the spectrum, there's still light at the end of the tunnel for this one, but a very, very low % chance of this happening because inflation has truly grown rampant. And on top of that, something that you have to keep in mind, with tensions overseas right now, people are talking about 2 types of inflation. There's one type because of supply chain issues that we're starting to get over that might be transitory, that's going to get better as supply chains get better. But now we're having this energy crisis because of tensions overseas. Well, guess what? That's a whole nother added layer of inflation that might not be as lasting of what we've seen over the past couple of years, but is there nonetheless. So anyway, on the other end of the spectrum, the Federal Reserve comes out and they says, you know what? Maybe inflation is transitory. Maybe it is going to fix itself. We just need to give it time and let things play out. That would be best case scenario. That would be bull flag like a mother. I mean, that would be the bull flag of all bull flags in my opinion, and that would just send us going. I mean, it would just shock the market in a really, really positive way. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. I like to remain optimistic, but I don't think it's going to. I think we have a higher chance of a 50 or a half basis point increase in interest rates compared to a 0%. Then there's the middle of the road. This is what futures is pricing in, which is a 1/4 point increase in interest rates, which is what is probably going to happen. Now, all the volatility that we're seeing in the market, I think is because of that 1/4 point increase. People are scared. They're not exactly sure what everybody is going to do, but I think a lot of the pain, in my opinion, is already priced in. Now, here's the 1-year chart for Shiba Inu. Let's go ahead and peek over to the 1-year chart for Ethereum. Now, a lot of this pain actually started very, very late in 2021 and into 2022. Ever since the Federal Reserve came out and said, hey, this whole inflation thing, by the way, it might not be transitory and we are going to have to increase interest rates. That sent the market down, down, down. Same thing with Shiba Inu. A lot of people look at Shib and like, hey, this thing is never going back to all-time highs. It's just been falling ever since. Guys, something that you have to understand, Shib hit all-time highs late in October, right? Ethereum hit all-time highs very early on in November, so they didn't reach their all-time highs that far apart. And ever since then, Ethereum has also been hurting quite a bit, as has Shiba Inu, so we can't blame it all on Shib. It's kind of a mixed bag here, you know? The broader market has been struggling as well. So there's a lot of volatility here. But with that 1/4 point increase that I think is already priced in, I mean, look at these charts, they look horrendous. With that already priced in, I think if we do see that 1/4 point increase, it's going to be business as usual. Right now, there's still a lot of volatility. There's still a lot of uncertainty. And I think we are going to continue in that path until something big happens. But I have hope. And not only hope, what you are seeing right now is much different than the bull and bear cycles that we've seen in the past. Back then, nobody was talking about cryptocurrency like they are today. Everybody is foaming at the mouth, just waiting to get involved in cryptocurrency. So I am optimistic that with the institutions and the hedge funds and the governments, I mean whole governments now, trying to get involved in cryptocurrency, that the outlook years down the road is still extremely positive. What's going to happen in the next 6 months, a little uncertain, but what's going to happen in the next 6 years, a little bit more certain. And for me, I am super bullish on Shiba Inu. I think this token is going to do ridiculously well for a lot of reasons. And of course, it's all because of the great catalyst that we have in the pipeline that we will be talking about in another video. That is all I have for you guys in today's video. Like I said, I gave you guys a warning at the beginning. It was a little boring. I tried to keep it as entertaining as possible on this channel, but of course, some topics, they just need to be talked about, even though nobody wants to hear it. Keep in mind, folks, I'm by no means a financial advisor. Obviously, I'm way in over my head when it comes to these topics. Please go out and do your own research before investing in anything I talk about on my channel, as these videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. It's been your boy, Rigor Mortis, folks. I'm out the scene. Peace out.